What's up, the Leomies? So I went to St. Maarten. Oh my god, insert clip of me being excited about going to St. Maarten. Y'all saw that password. We in St. Maarten, baby. St. Maarten. I don't know why I'm here. I just said yes when I got asked. So anyways, period. We at the hotel. This is what it looked like so far. We haven't toured it. We're still checking in. But we out here. It's hot. St. Maarten is hot. But yeah, so I'm in St. Maarten. See y'all later when we do something. I don't know what we're finna do. I think we're finna go eat. But yeah. Alright, bye. So we stayed in the Hilton Royal Palm Resort. I think that's what that was called. I feel like I took a video of the mat that where you come in at, but I really don't remember. So I think that's where we stayed at. It was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It was real nice. Like, we stayed on the first floor. I'm glad we stayed on the first floor because it was hot, it was humid, it was a lot going on. But the first floor opened up to the beach, so we had access to the beach. We didn't have to go all the way around to the front or come down an elevator or stairs just to go to the beach. We just had to walk outside and boom, the beach was right there. You know what I mean? So we didn't do anything really the first day. We kind of just scoped out the area. A little bit, and then the second day we got an island tour. So what we tried to do was do a island tour on a boat, but it was all booked up. I don't know what was going on. I don't know if they were celebrating 4th of July early or what, but we went the end of June, so like the 25th to the 28th or something like that. We went around that time and everything was booked up as far as boats. So my friend's mom got a tour of the island through car. Like, so it was in a taxi basically going around the island. They said to go around the island it only took 15 minutes to do the entire island. Like, I guess one street, mind you, they don't have stop signs, I mean stop lights. They only have roundabouts. He said it was one stoplight on the island and that's it, because roundabouts make the traffic go faster. And he said that if you steady going, you can't get robbed. I don't know why he said that. They said the crime rates in St. Maarten was super low. So the fact that he said that, I don't know what that means, but I ain't asked no questions either. So take an island tour. It was 3 hours long. Our first stop, insert clip of our first stop because I was out of breath on the first stop. Day 2, we are on a island tour. It's 3 hours long and we're on our first stop. So we're walking up a hill right now to see the top view so we can see St. Maarten from the top views. I'm gonna have to come back on here when we get up there because these rocks is rocking and I got flip-flops on, so I'll be back. So that's the hill we just walked up and this is the views that we can see. Ooh, I'm up here. So let me tell you about this island tour, right? So the lady that picked us up, the car first got in, stank. Not gonna lie, her car stank. And I was just like, it smelled like wet swimsuits that you leave out and you forgot to air out and dry and you just let sit. And it smelled like soggy towels. Like it stank in her car. And she was telling us like, oh, you know, water gets in and out when people be coming from the beach and stuff and sitting down. That's why it smells like that. And in my head, I'm like, ma'am, are we smelling mildew? Because it was giving mildew. It smelled like mildew because that's what water does when it gets to sitting too long. It mildews. And like the seats were stained and they were like black and it was not. It just don't look like she should have been giving rides around no island for no 3 hours, if you ask me. But hey, whatever. So you know, we did the first stop and then the second stop I think was this little watery lake thing, whatever, insert clip. But after that, you know, she took us to where some food was to go get some local eats. She took us to the mall and then we get to the French side. So when we came into St. Maarten, there's a Dutch side and there's a French side. We stayed in the Dutch side and she took us to the French side and she took us to a beach that was over there. Everybody spoke French over there. Some people from the Dutch side speak Dutch and they can speak French. Some people can speak Spanish. That's what one of the guys said that he could do, because some of his family was from Dominican Republic and they came to St. Maarten, so he knew Spanish and Dutch. So that was pretty cool. Not gonna lie, I rate that tour good, solid 3 out of 10, because I'm only giving it a 3 because we got frozen yogurt and that was good. I can insert a picture of the frozen yogurt. It was really good. Told you it was really good. But yeah, other than that, y'all could have saved me that tour. You wasn't missing anything. There wasn't much to see. It's a beautiful island, yes, but like you could see that from the Rainforest adventure. That's what we're gonna get into next. So we went to this park, or this amusement, I guess their amusement park, I don't know, but it's called Rainforest Adventure, and they had zip lines. They had this real janky slide looking thing, not quite sure. It looked like it was very much man-made by the locals, children that live there. It looked very unsafe. We did have to sign a waiver, but at that same park they had the world's steepest zip line there. It's called the Flying Dutchman, and we rode that. But going up, like, you have to ride this little gondola. Mind you, first of all, for that little bitty, it ain't even Six Flags, and Six Flags costs way less than that park. And that park, for all 3 things, well, it wasn't all 3, so you get to do the museum that we didn't do, the little janky slide thing, to ride the little gondola that take you to the janky slide thing, and then the other zip lines, and then you did 3 or 4 different zip lines, and then the main zip line. All of that for $150. If we were locals and we wanted to do that, it was only $70. I mean, I personally just feel like $150 a little steep. But I mean, they got to get their money's worth. It's an island, you know, get it how you live. But personally, I just think it wasn't worth the $150. But, you know, go off. You know, I went, y'all got my money. So, you know, because I was very, very, very much on the urge of calling my bank and telling them it was fraud. But we went. It was cool. It's whatever. We met some really good people there. I ain't gonna lie. We met some really good people there. But anyways, you get on the little gondola thing, and it take you to the little janky thing. I'm gonna insert the clip of me riding it because it started off real smooth. It started off cool, but things got getting out of line. Like, it started speeding up. My legs started hitting the walls. They told me to keep my legs crossed. Couldn't do that. It was getting crazy. It was getting crazy. But yeah, just look. So after that, it brings you back down to the bottom, so you have to get on the gondola again. I don't even think it's called, am I calling it the right thing, a gondola? I don't know what else to call it. Little not zip line. I was about to say ski lift. The ski lift. Yeah, ski lift. But it wasn't no ski gondola. We're going back to gondola. So you ride the gondola back up again, because the little janky little slide thing was in halfway to the route, and then you slide down and you get on again, and you pass the janky slide thing, and then you go up to the first set of zip lines, and it's like 4 of those. So those are cool. You know, we met some cool people up there, talking to them. They give you a little hairnet, and then you wear the helmet and all that stuff, and it was cool. Then after that, you take another little gondola up to the tallest part of the mountain, and you get on the steepest one. So we were sitting over there, and it's 360 views all the way around, and it had a bar up there, so that was pretty cool. I don't think I took any pictures up there, but I did have a clip of us up there, so I'll show y'all that. So we came to this Rainforest Adventure. I'm on my phone right now, but look at the views. We've been ziplining. We're at the very last one, the tallest one, the steepest one in the world, actually. So yeah, I'm at the top just waiting. This is there it is right there. World's steepest zip line. Am I scared? Yes. But am I gonna do it? Yes. So see y'all at the bottom. So we get up there and we're thinking that there's just a line, and it's not just a line. When you get up there, you have to write your name down on a piece of paper, and then they call your name in the order that you wrote your name down. So I wrote our name down, and I was just like, oh, like the lady flipped the page and she took our name or whatever. Wasn't thinking nothing of it. But we started talking to one of the guys that worked there, and the guy asked us what name we put down, and we told him, and he went up to go check to see how long we got. He was like, oh yeah, if y'all just put y'all name out and it's on the second sheet, y'all got about 2 hours. We was like, 2 hours? Like 1, 2? For a zip line? Luckily, we didn't have nothing else to do. So, I mean, we just waited. It really wasn't that. I mean, we was chilling. Like, it wasn't nothing. Like, we got some water. We didn't even drink up there because it wasn't that deep. But they was doing 2 at a time. Like, they'll send 2 down while the zip or the harnesses and came up on the other side. And then when those came up, they send the other 2 down while the other. It was just like, it was like that. So, that was cool. It had a little drop when you first get on. I was scared. I really was scared. I'm not gonna lie. I was scared, girl. But I did it and it was cool. But that was pretty much the trip. Like, after that, we ate good. They did have some good food. I can't lie about that. But other than that, there's nothing to do in St. Maarten. Like, I recommend St. Maarten to people that are like getting married. It's a beautiful place to get married. The beaches are beautiful. The water is just the best water I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's really nice. But I just think St. Maarten is a place to take pictures. Like, that was the only thing that they had is besides like island tours, and they were like all boat tours. And then they had a tour where you can ride the ATVs, but when we was in a car, we saw the people that were on ATVs riding the same street as us, but it's guided. So it's not like they have like an ATV track or a road that they can go down where they can like go fast and go through mud and stuff like that. It's not like that. Like, you literally just sit on the ATV doing exactly what we doing, following all of the, you know, the rules of the road. Like, you're not off-roading or doing nothing like that. So it wasn't, it literally wasn't nothing to do in St. Maarten, honestly, except for that little zip line thing that we did. And I think I had more fun talking to the people that worked there than actually riding the zip line and stuff. So, I mean, if you want to go to St. Maarten, go off. You know, if that's something you want to do, by all means, go off. Like, they have plenty of places to drink. Their happy hour is top tier, because the drink's like $5. But the drinks that I had, like the frozen ones, they weren't really hitting on nothing. They weren't strong. But I did drink at this little rib shack place, and I had a rum punch. Now, that rum punch, they had a 2-for-1 deal, so I had 2 of them for $10. Child, when I tell you, drink at your own risk, because that one did get me. That one did get me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had to go to the beach and walk it off. That's how drunk I was. On live on TikTok. My friends can vouch for me because they was on there with me. But I was definitely drunk. So my friends that was on TikTok with me watching my live, and y'all are watching this, that's why I was out there sitting on that deck on a pier, because I was drunk. So I was trying to shake it off. But yeah, would I do St. Maarten again? Probably not. If my friends had a wedding there, that'd be the only way I go. And another thing, they don't have a lot of flights coming in and out of St. Maarten, so be careful with that. We rode Delta down, and our flight was the only Delta flight coming direct from Atlanta. And the flight that we took back, the only Delta flight that day going back to Atlanta that was direct. The next one wasn't until Sunday, and we left on a Friday. So keep that in mind when y'all want to go to St. Maarten, because yeah, it's not what you think. So yeah, overall, I think I'll rate the trip like a good 5. You know what I'm saying? Like a 5. You know, I ain't missing nothing. You know, it was cool. They do stamp. If you into stamping passports, I'm very much into stamping passports. Stamp me up. I need proof that I was there. I still got beef with Canada, but whatever. But yeah. Definitely recommend if you know, want to have a wedding there. You're going with your girlfriends and y'all want to be cute. It's definitely a place to be cute. Like, if you're looking for adventure and you want to do something nonstop, just book. St. Maarten is not the place you want to go, because literally, if you look up on TripAdvisor, because you know TripAdvisor, when you go places, they got hella stuff for you to do, but it's literally just boats, catamarans, boat tours, and they come with like food and drinks and stuff. So if you just want to boat around and just relax, it's definitely a place to relax. I highly recommend, if you want to just relax and you don't want to do anything, go to St. Maarten. But I'm the type of person I need a jam-packed day. Like, I want to be gone all day long. This bar, next bar, drink. Anyways, but yeah, that was my trip to St. Maarten. I don't have no outro, so it didn't clap. So I'm gonna insert some clapping when. All right, bye.